हेलो फ्रेंड्स। आज से हम डिस्कस करने जा रहे हैं क्लास 6th की एक बुक है सोशल एंड पॉलिटिकल लाइफ। एनसीईआरटी का ये कंटेंट है। तो उस बुक से मैं एक एक करके एक एक चैप्टर जो है डिस्कस करना शुरू करूँगा। एंड दीज सेशंस विल बी इन बोथ a mix of Hindi and English. I mean, in the same video, I can speak in Hindi and English both. But I think it will be fine for you if I speak in both languages, because it may be easy for me to make you understand the things in your mother tongue as well as in your academic language, which is mostly English if you are belonging to a CBSE pattern, right? So let's start with the first chapter of that book, which is the diversity. So we will discuss about the diversity. What do we mean by diversity? What is diversity? And then various aspects discussed in this chapter about the diversity. We will pick one by one all of them, and we will discuss that what all they explain. Okay. So first of all, we need to understand what is the meaning of diversity. You can see that around you there are many people, right? You are one of the persons, right? You may be a Hindu. You know, Hindu is a religion. You may be a Muslim. Muslim is a religion. So you can ask your parents what religion we belong to if you don't know. But I think you must be knowing at this age when you are in class 6. Okay, so if you know that what religion you belong, then you may find that if you go to the school, then there are many students who doesn't belong to the same religion to which you belong. It may be that some other person, some other student is belonging to some other religion. He may be Sikh, he may be Muslim, he may be Christian, he may be Parsi, right? So he can belong to any of the other religions. So this is the difference of one person or one student with the other student. Other student is different than you in some aspects. It may be his religion, it may be his language, it may be that you know Hindi and English both, and it may be कि other person doesn't know English, he doesn't know Hindi, he only knows Malayalam language, or he only knows the other language, Bengali or Punjabi. He doesn't know Hindi, but he knows English, right? He knows English. So in this aspect he is similar to you, he is similar to you, but in other aspects like the language, the mother tongue, which is Hindi for us, it may be the mother tongue for him is different, right? So you can see that people are different in some or other aspect which are around you. The students in your class, they may be different in some or other aspect. It may be language, it may be their religion, it may be anything. There are many factors. It may be the color. Maybe your color is whitish, your color is different, but someone else has some other complexion. So in different aspects, people may be different, right? So this kind of difference that you can see among the people, this kind of difference is called the diversity. Diversity means the level of the degree of difference between the people, among the people, sorry. Among the people, what is the degree of difference in some aspects, one or other aspects, is called the diversity, right? It may be religion, it may be language, it may be anything, right? So this is called the diversity. So you understand the diversity, what is the meaning of diversity, right? Now we will see that what is the meaning of diversity in India. Why we say that India is a diverse country. India diverse country क्यों है? Diversity in Hindi we say it विविधता. विविधता कहते हैं हिंदी में, इसको विविधता कहते हैं डाइवर्सिटी को. सो डाइवर्सिटी मीन्स विविधता, डिफरेंस, लोगों, एक व्यक्ति का दूसरे व्यक्ति से या एक पर्सन का दूसरे पर्सन से डिफरेंस इन सम एस्पेक्ट, चाहे वो लैंग्वेज हो, चाहे वो आपकी रिलीजन हो, कुछ भी हो, इस चीज़ को हम डिफरेंस कहते हैं, इस चीज़ को विविधता कहते हैं, डाइवर्सिटी कहते हैं, राइट? अब अगर हम डाइवर्सिटी इन इंडिया की बात करें, इंडिया हमारी कंट्री है एंड यू आर लिविंग इन इंडिया. सो इफ़ यू फाइंड इन इंडिया, देन यू कैन सी दैट सम पीपल आर belonging to Hindu religion, some people belong to Sikh religion, some people belong to Christian religion. So these kind of things you can see in India. So India is a diverse country having different kind of people belonging to different religion. First thing, there are different kind of people who are different in their languages. Second thing, third thing, there are different kind of people in India belonging to different states who wear different kind of clothes. So this is also one aspect, right? So they are different in various aspects. So this difference in various aspects is known as the diversity. So in India, this diversity is also found, whether it's the clothing, whether it's the language, whether it's the religion, or many other aspects. As soon as you will elaborate, you will find that yes, there are many aspects where we are different with where we are different with others, right? So there are various religions, various beliefs. Beliefs means I mean, I believe in God, I believe in Allah, I believe in Bhagwan, right? And I believe in anything. So these kind of faiths, these kind of things, these are creating the diversity in India. These are the diverse things in India. With respect to the festivals as well, other aspect, the festival, if you can see the friends around you in your classroom, then you can find that if there is one Muslim friend, then you can see that he or she used to celebrate the Eid. She will be, or he will be celebrating the Eid, Muharram, etc. These are the different festivals which are celebrated by the Muslims. And similarly, if you are a Hindu, then you will find that you celebrate Diwali, Holi, these kind of festivals you celebrate. So in terms of festivals as well, you can see that there is a diversity in India. Okay, so how these diversities are created, how these diversities how we can explain that, how these diversities came, right? So let us see that कैसे ये डाइवर्सिटी आई, कैसे इतना डिफरेंस आया लोगों में, कैसे इतने अलग अलग तरीके के लोग एक जगह कैसे इकट्ठे हो गए, आसपास कैसे इकट्ठे हो गए, दैट वी विल सी नाउ. सो देयर आर हिस्टोरिकल एंड जियोग्राफिकल रीजंस. Various reasons are there, so there are various reasons, but two of them which are very important are the historical and geographical reasons, right? So what is the historical reason behind the diversity? Let me just rub it and let's discuss about the diversity in India. So what could be the reason of the diversity in India with respect to the historical and geographical aspects? Okay, so let's talk about the history first. सबसे पहले हिस्ट्री को देखते हैं. सपोज अगर आपने मैप देखा हो तो मैप में आप देखते होगे बहुत सी कंट्रीज़ हैं दुनिया में, राइट? दिस इज़ द ग्लोब. यहाँ पे आप देखते होगे इधर अमेरिका है, देयर इज़ USA, देन UK, देन अफ्रीका, देन यहाँ पे एशिया आ गया, देन रशिया. एवरीवेयर द पीपल आर लिविंग, राइट? सो पुराने टाइम में क्या होता था कि कई बार वॉर की वजह से, जैसे कोई है वो रशिया में रहता है, कोई आदमी है वो रशिया में रहता है, राइट? वन थिंग इज़ दैट कि कोई किसी कंट्री में रहता है, अचानक से वॉर शुरू हो गई, राइट? सपोज इंडिया है, इंडिया के जो नेबर में है, समहाउ वॉर स्टार्टेड देयर. सपोज इन चाइना वॉर स्टार्टेड, राइट? एंड द पीपल आर फ्लीइंग फ्रॉम देयर. वो वहाँ से भाग रहे हैं, भाग करके कहाँ आ गए? इंडिया में आ गए, राइट? और यहाँ आकर के वो रहने लगे. इंडियंस वर सेलिब्रेटिंग अदर फेस्टिवल्स, इंडियंस वर लिविंग इन सम अदर वे, बट जो चाइनीज़ आए उनका अलग कल्चर था. दे यूज टू सेलिब्रेट सम अदर फेस्टिवल्स. देन व्हेन दे केम और हमारे साथ रहने लगे, इंडिया में रहने लगे, दिस इज़ जस्ट एन एग्जाम्पल, इंडिया में रहने लगे, देन उनका जो फेस्टिवल था, उनका रहने सहने का तरीका था, उनका जो क्लॉथिंग था, वो सारा का सारा वो पहनते रहेंगे, बिकॉज वो तो अपना कल्चर लेकर आए हैं. सो दे विल कीप डूइंग दैट, राइट? So with that, what happens that in India, along with us, who were the earlier residents of India, along with them, few new people came and they also started living with us, and we also started living with them, and we happily lived together, right? I accept you, you accept me. I want to know what you celebrate. Chinese want to know what I celebrate. I used to call them in my festivals. They used to call me in their festival, right? So this way the diversity gets created. This way, the historical way, this is one of the historical aspect which explains the diversity, that how the diversity is created in any country or in any region, right? And apart from this, there are other historical reasons as well. Suppose you might have heard about the name Vasco da Gama, right? There are many travelers who used to travel throughout the world. They used to have a boat, एक नाव लेते थे, उसमें बैठते थे, and then they used to start sailing through the world. And अलग अलग पार्ट्स पे पहुंचते थे. अब सिंस पुराने टाइम में हवाई जहाज़ तो होते नहीं थे, एरोप्लेन्स तो होते नहीं थे, सो व्हाट दे यूज्ड टू डू, दे यूज्ड टू हैव अ बोट, और वो चलाते चलाते कई दिनों के बाद, महीनों के बाद, कई बार सालों के बाद वो किसी जगह पे पहुंचते थे जहां उनको दिखता था कि यहाँ पे ज़मीन है, देयर इज़ सम लैंड देयर, राइट? सो दे यूज्ड टू स्टॉप देयर, एंड सिंस दे हैव स्पेंड अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम ट्रैवलिंग, सो दे यूज्ड टू स्टे देयर. वो वहाँ पे रुकने की कोशिश करते थे कि कुछ दिन रुका जाए. और रुकने के बाद क्या होता था, कई बार कुछ लोगों को वो जगह पसंद आ जाती थी, ओ इट्स अ गुड प्लेस टू लिव, तो वहीं के होकर के रह जाते थे, राइट? कुछ आते थे ट्रेड करने के लिए कि चलो इंडिया से ट्रेड करने जाएंगे या किसी कंट्री से ट्रेड करने जाएंगे, वहाँ रहेंगे. और रहते रहते उन्होंने क्या किया, उन्होंने कहा कि वी विल इस्टेब्लिश आवर परमानेंट परमानेंट कंपनीज़ हेयर, राइट? अपनी परमानेंट कंपनी लगा देंगे और यहीं पर रहने लगेंगे, सो दैट हमारा जो ट्रेड है यहाँ से होता रहेगा हमारी कंट्री में, राइट जैसे अंग्रेज आए थे, जैसे पुर्तगाली आए, जैसे फ्रांसीसी आए. These came, you will read this in history. They came here in India and they started living permanently here, for not permanently, I mean for a long time. Since they stayed here, so क्या होगा, वो अपना कल्चर तो साथ लेके आई हैं. Every person always brings his culture with him, right? So वो वहाँ रहने लगे and then what they did, उनका कल्चर भी इंडिया में लोगों को नोन हो गया. And that culture also become the part of India, and that introduces another kind of diversity. So the history has contributed to diversity, and how it has contributed, now you might have understood how it has contributed. By the travelers, due to the various events like war, like many other things, like some kind of disaster happened, like in some country there were some mountains or some other areas where people were living, and all of a sudden due to the landslide it was all destroyed, and then they came ahead of that area and they used to live in some other plain area in some other country. So wherever they went, they introduces the diversity in that country. जहाँ पर भी वो गए उस कंट्री की डाइवर्सिटी में उन्होंने कंट्रीब्यूट किया. सो दिस इज़ वन ऑफ द एस्पेक्ट. द अदर एस्पेक्ट ऑफ डाइवर्सिटी इज़ द जियोग्राफिकल रीजन. दिस इज़ वेरी सिंपल. जियोग्राफी मीन्स लैंड, किस तरह की लैंड है. जैसे हमारे यहाँ जो लैंड है पंजाब में, वहाँ गेहूँ और चावल ये पैदा हो सकता है, तो यहाँ के लोग गेहूँ ज़्यादा खाते हैं. बंगाल है, वहाँ पे चावल ज़्यादा पैदा हो सकता है, वहाँ की लैंड ऐसी है, वहाँ पे पानी की व्यवस्था ऐसी है कि दे यूज़ टू कल्टिवेट दी चावल. वो राइस जो होता है वो बना पाते हैं, ज़्यादा पैदा कर पाते हैं. सो वहाँ पे राइस ज़्यादा खाते हैं, राइट. सो ड्यू टू द जियोग्राफिकल रीजन, खाने पीने को लेकर के लोगों के अंदर, ईटिंग हैबिट्स को लेकर के लोगों के अंदर क्या आ गई, डाइवर्सिटी आ गई. सो ईटिंग हैबिट्स इज ऑल्सो वन ऑफ द एस्पेक्ट्स. सो दिस जियोग्राफिकल रीजन, जियोग्राफिकल थिंग इज ऑल्सो इंट्रोड्यूसिंग a kind of diversity, right? So geography is also aspect of introducing the diversity. So you can explain the diversity based on the historical and geographical reasons. There are geographical reasons, there are other reasons, right? There are some areas where you can see, like in Kerala. आप अगर देखोगे तो केरला में सबसे ज़्यादा मसाले पैदा होते हैं. जो स्पाइसेस होते हैं आपके घर में जो यूज़ किए जाते हैं वो केरला में बहुत पैदा होते हैं. बिकॉज केरला की जो मिट्टी है, जो सॉइल है, दैट इज़ एसिडिक, राइट. एसिडिक और बेसिक क्या होता है, दैट यू विल स्टडी इन साइंस. बट व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट द केरला's soil, it's acidic. And always remember that in acidic soil you can always grow the spices, and that is why केरला से स्पाइसेस ज़्यादा आती हैं. सो in terms of kind of the food grains we have, right, or the spices we have diversity with respect to geographical reasons, right? So this is the way you can explain the diversity in various aspects. So you can see around you that what other kind of reasons or what other kind of aspects are there which can introduce the diversity, which have introduced the diversity in India. So this way you will be easily able to understand that how the diversity was introduced in India and how it could have been introduced in various other countries. Okay, so this was the diversity explained, like how it was introduced and how it is introduced, right? Now we will see that one of the aspect, which is the very beautiful aspect with respect to the India, and that is the unity in diversity. In India, though we have different kind of people belonging to different religions, belonging to different race, belonging to and celebrating different festivals, still we live together. We respect each other's festivals, each other's faith. So this is called unity in diversity, which means that we are all different, but still we celebrate each other's festival, we respect each other's faith, right? So this makes us united. If I respect you, you respect me, then we are united. At the time of need, I will help you, you will help me. This is very simple. But if I don't like you, suppose I like Holi and you celebrate some other festival and you like Diwali, right? We both we are belonging to the same religion, but still I love Holi, you love Diwali, and then we start talking like why I love Holi and why I hate Diwali. Then he or she will tell you that why she or he hates Holi or love Diwali. So this way we will involve in a discussion. The discussion can go ugly, and ultimately it may be that we both start fighting with each other. So this kind of thing is not unity. This kind of thing creates the problems in the society, right? And if we respect that, yes, if you belong to other religion, I belong to this religion, don't worry, we are all Indians. So this thing creates the unity. But if someone says that no, I belong to this religion and my religion is bigger than the country, then it's a problem. Then he is against the principle of unity. No one, if someone is saying that no, I belong to this country, I belong to India, but still for me my religion is bigger than India, bigger than country, then he is creating a problem. Such kind of person is creating a problem, right? So this kind of people creates the problem in unity in diversity. This concept is destroyed by such kind of people. So we should be always respecting each other's faith, right? Because we are united by a name, we are united by a land which is called India. And within India, if I'm living and if I belong to some other religion, someone else belong to some other religion, if we both respect to each other, if I also love my country and if some other also loves my country, and he says that yes, for above everything we belong to one country and we will work for the unity of this country, then that person or that guy is believing in unity in diversity. And these kind of people are always good for a country, and these kind of people always bring the country to the better heights, right? So these are the things that we need to understand. So one of the examples given is in your book is related to the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Jallianwala Bagh is in Amritsar. During the freedom struggle, when British were here and we were not a free country, then in that situation, what happened that in Amritsar in Jallianwala Bagh, there was one English colonel, a British colonel, British general, his name was General Dyer. So what he did, he just gathered all the policemen, all the British army around the Jallianwala Bagh, and then he opened the fire to all those people who were doing the meeting there. जितने भी लोग वहाँ पे थे जो मीटिंग कर रहे थे, उन सबको गोली से उड़ा दिया, मार दिया उनको, बिकॉज वो भाग भी नहीं पाए, बिकॉज वहाँ पे केवल एक रास्ता था जहाँ से वो जा सकते थे, और उसी रास्ते पर वो खड़ा हो गया था बंदूक लेकर के, उसके सारे सैनिक, उसके सारे सिपाही वहीं खड़े थे. सो उन्होंने सबको मार दिया था, बहुत लोग मारे गए थे, काफ़ी लोग मारे गए थे. सो जब उसमें लोग मारे गए थे, देयर वर हिंदूज, देयर वर मुस्लिम्स, देयर वर सिख्स, and their leaders were also there. So mainly there were Sikhs, but there were many other people who were their leaders, to whom they see as leader, and they were Muslims as well, they were Hindus as well, right? So because of this, no matter if they were Hindu or Muslim, they said that yes, this is my country and I will fight against this foreign invader, which is the British. So they were thinking in a same way, like I am Hindu, I am Muslim. They inherently they know, inside they know that they are Hindu or Muslim, whatever they are, but they know that this is my country and we all have to fight with the same risk. They were not saying that no, I belong to this religion, and for me my religion is the bigger thing, so I don't care what British are doing, I don't care what is happening with India, I don't care, for me my religion is the best thing, so I will just go with my religion. If my religious leaders will say that yes, you have to do this, then I will do. So these kind of behaviors will always destroy the country. But during that period, during the Jallianwala Bagh massacre, people didn't think this way. Whether he was Hindu, whether he was Muslim, they all came together and they fought against the British. And that is why the India is a beautiful country. If this keep happens, then India will remain a beautiful country. But if someone will say that no, I don't believe in diversity, in unity in diversity, I am different than other and I am the best, then in that case, what will happen? India will start destroying. So that is why you all have to think like you all have to live with this principle, unity in diversity, and you have to strengthen this principle of India, unity in diversity. Right? So love your country, love your nation, respect your national anthem, no matter who are you, right? So whosoever you are, you have to believe in unity in diversity, and you have to respect your national anthem. Just because you belong to some other faith or some other section of the society, if you think that no, I'm different than them, they should think about country, but my religion don't say that, think about the country, then in that case these things will not work. This unity in diversity will be destroyed. Okay, so from this with this I'm just going to complete my lesson, and in the next lesson I will meet you again. Till then, have a nice day and bye bye.